What's up, everybody? I'm Mischief, and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to go over all the electronics except for my camera gear. I'll do a separate video on that for my Southeastern Serpentine trail through hike. If you don't know what that is, that's you hike the Foothills Trail westbound, you connect that to the Bartram Trail, you through hike it ends at Showa Bald on the AT. You take the Appalachian Trail from Showa Bald to Davenport Gap, and then you hop on the Bent McKay Trail and you through hike it Sobo all the way back to Springer. It's around about 500 miles connecting all four of them trails in one complete footpath. So yeah, stick around and let's get into it. Alright, first up, all my electronics and some of my camera gear will go inside this Hilltop Packs dual gadget bag. This is the extra large version and it works perfect for me. I have just got this like a week or two ago, and yeah, it's gonna be great. I absolutely love the way this picture turned out. That's me on the jump off right before you drop down into NOC going northbound. My phone is the iPhone 8 Plus and I have a case on it. It's old, it's messed up, it only half works, but it still gets the job done. And you gotta have a phone out there. And like I explained in my navigation video and so on, I will be taking the Spot Gen 3 all for this button right there. Just so if I happen to get in some trouble where I'm on some less popular trails, I can just hit that little button right there and eventually get some help. For a headlamp, I use the Nightcore NU25. Love this thing. I've had this same headlamp for I don't know how long, a good while. And the good thing about it, it has the red lights, so if you show up to camp late, you ain't bothering people with your bright lights. And it has a low, high, medium, and high on the normal beam. And from my experience, I can even night hiking some. If I don't use the high, which you don't really need, I use the low inside my tent. And I use the medium if I'm actually hiking. But I can go about 2.5 days or more, depending on how much I use it, without having to charge it, which is pretty awesome. I have to carry more battery power than most people, because where I'm an amputee, I don't go huge mileage like some people do. I go between 8 and 12 miles a day, which makes it takes me longer to get from one town to the next. And with me doing YouTube and everything else, I have to carry more battery power. Because I have my phone, my headlamp, my camera batteries, and so on I have to charge. So, I will be taking this Anchor 20,000 milliamp PD. And a little tip on your electronics, your battery banks and so on, especially on the AT or any of the other really popular long trails, throw some stickers on your battery bank. That way, whenever you're at a hostel charging, chances are, if you're around like a bubble of hikers, 2 or 3 of them is going to have the exact same battery you have. And whenever you go up there to get yours off that table, it's got a bunch on there. It is so much easier to pick yours out when you got stickers on it. Just a little tip. But this battery I can get about 4 days out of charging my phone and my camera. So I'll be taking it. And I'll also be taking this one. This is a Rosla 24,000 milliamp battery. And I can get about 5 and a half days out of this one. And I really and truly don't need that much power, but this allows me to be able to upload a video or two on trail if I have the signal to do so. last but not least is my wall plug. This is the Alki dual port, and it has it where you can fold that out and it goes back in so you don't poke a hole in anything. This is a 56.6 watt charger, which means it will charge this battery in just a hair over 2 hours. It will charge this battery in just a hair over 4 hours. There's a lot lighter options for a wall plug out there, but on a long hike it's worth carrying something quality like this that has a high output, because that keeps you from having to stay in town if you don't want to. You can just go resupply, plug this up, sit in town for a couple hours, charge your stuff, and head back on trail. If you just had just a normal charger, it would take almost all night to charge both of these. So therefore, you would have to stay in town just to charge your stuff, which can get expensive. So this gives me the option to just stay in town, upload some videos, charge my stuff, and get out if I choose to. Again, this is the Alki dual port 56.6 watt dual port charger. It has USB-C and then regular USB. So yeah, that is all my electronics I'll be taking with me, minus my camera gear. I will be doing a full video on the camera gear I'm taking, the apps I use to edit, and my music and everything. So be on the lookout for that video. But yeah, right here is the total weight of all the electronics I just showed you. And yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. And please, if you did, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you all had a great day. Have an even better night. And I will talk to y'all real soon.